Here are 4 steps to quickly ruin your entire year. Step 1. Strive for perfection. You have put in considerable effort to map out your goals and a plan for the new habits that you're looking to start this year. But crap, you forgot about that trip you had coming up. Now the carefully made plans that you had to exercise and eat healthy are disrupted by airports, greasy food, and hotel rooms. You believe that if you can't perform the habits you have laid out exactly as you imagine them in your mind in the exact time and space, then you can't be successful. Your plan is unable to adapt to the constant change that is a part of life, and you fail to recognize the importance of progress over perfection. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, talks about 2 kinds of goals. Some goals are bridge goals, meaning if you don't complete them, they don't have a whole lot of value. A halfway built bridge is pretty useless. But other goals are building goals, goals that benefit from any forward motion. Going for a walk or a quick run builds your health and makes progress. But the reality is, you didn't sign up for progress. You built goals for results. You might have made a goal to read the whole Bible in a year. Now, a handful of weeks into the new year, you've only read a couple of chapters, and it's pretty clear you're not going to make it. So you set it aside. Maybe next year, you'll have more motivation. Step 2. Compare yourself to others. The great news is, this one is easy. With the prevalence of social media, there has never been a better time in history for you to compare your life with the mass of people sharing their best moments online, many of whom you don't even know. There is always someone who is doing better, succeeding faster, and achieving results that you could only dream of. As you allow those thoughts to flourish, you become envious and possibly even come to resent the success of those around you. You tell yourself that you love to look at the success of others so that it will inspire you to go after your own dream. But you can't help but focus on the gap between where you are and where they are. Instead of inspiring, you end up feeling hopeless, as the gap is just too big. That hopelessness causes you to stop all forward momentum. Maybe next year will be different. Step 3. Take no responsibility. When questioned about something at work, the best answer is, "That's not a part of my job description," or "I've never seen that before." Memorize these lines and always have them at the ready. This will ensure that you are not overworked and don't take on too much responsibility around the office. Unfortunately, this may cause some dissatisfaction with your job, but you will be living up to that new bumper sticker you got that says, "I don't live to work, I work to live." Allow this thought process to carry over into all other areas of life and continue to be surprised as life happens to you throughout the year. Take no responsibility as you slept through your alarm again and are late for work. As your supervisor gives you yet another warning, be sure to continue to ask yourself, why is he picking on me? Why does this always happen to me? Always give away your locus of control. This will allow you to abdicate responsibility, and when you get to the end of the year, even though you failed, you'll be able to comfort yourself knowing it wasn't your fault. Step 4. Believe that failure is fatal. In Amy Morin's book, 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do, she tells a story of a young woman who had the dream of becoming a teacher. She made a plan to attend college where she could get her degree and fulfill this lifelong dream. But things didn't go as planned. She quickly became homesick, couldn't make new friends, and found herself overwhelmed by the coursework. Halfway through her first semester, she dropped out and went home. Life went on. She got married, had a baby. She even got a job as a receptionist at a school, but there was always something missing, and she felt unsatisfied. She believed that her initial failure at going to college was a fatal mistake, and even though she lived a blessed life, she was left wondering if there could have been something more. And now in your own life, over these last handful of weeks, you have undoubtedly experienced some setbacks, challenges that have thrown your goals off track. Sickness, last-minute travel, maybe a fight with your spouse. Perhaps your boss spoke with you in a tone that was less than comforting. The habit that you were so excited to develop at the beginning of the year has been pushed to the side, and you believe that you have failed. You, like the young lady in our story, believe that if you fail once, you will most certainly fail again, and so you don't even want to bother trying. To soothe yourself, you can begin to say that you aren't the type of person that achieves these type of goals, and the failure will become fatal. Thankfully, you won't be alone, because the majority of people give up or quit their New Year's goals or resolutions on or before January 19th, which some scientists have come to call Quitter's Day. Maybe next year will be different.